Welcome to the Living Your Greatness podcast. I am your host, Ben Mumme. The purpose of the podcast is to inspire millions of people across the world to achieve greatness and enhance their overall personal well-being. Living Your Greatness is becoming the go-to resource that CEOs, elite athletes, professional coaches, and entrepreneurs rely on to upgrade themselves. The podcast helps you master the best of what other people have already figured out. So I gladly invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy tuning in to today's episode. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Living Your Greatness. This is your host, Ben Mumme. In each solo episode, you will receive valuable knowledge, wisdom, and life lessons. The goal is to equip you with mindset strategies, tactics, and tools to help you live a great life. So thank you for being here. I desire to become one of your greatest mentors. The topic that we will discuss in today's solo episode is real wealth is an abundance of what is truly valuable. Napoleon Hill once said, "Your real wealth can be measured by not what you have, but by what you are." Now that's a really powerful quote. Wealth is a state of mind, not just your account balance. Societal pressures can have you easily fall into thinking money and status defines wealth, but it goes beyond that. Being wealthy is about having the time and health to enjoy the significant net worth you build with people you love. It is important not to live a life where you're rich in money, but poor in other things that matter more. Living your greatest life requires years of learning, practicing, and building 4 different types of wealth. And these 4 types are financial wealth, which is money, social wealth, which is your status, time wealth, which is freedom, and last one, physical wealth, which is health. So now I'm going to take the time to explore each of these types of wealth and explain them really thoroughly. So the first one, like I said, is financial wealth. Henry David Thoreau once said, "Wealth is the ability to fully experience life." Now that is really important to understand because financial wealth measures how much money or assets someone has accumulated. It encompasses the ability to be financially free. This type of wealth is the most obvious and is what most people in our society are working towards. The first step to building financial wealth is having financial literacy. It's crucial to learn how to earn, how to spend, how to save, and invest your money effectively if you truly want financial wealth. If you are serious about becoming wealthy, you have to take the time to learn how to manage your money properly. Financial wealth makes it easier for you to achieve time wealth. Here are the most crucial aspects to focus on in order to build financial wealth. Save every month a portion of your income. Make sure you invest your savings. Avoid spending money on useless things. Create new income sources. Carefully manage your money or hire someone who will make sure you research every investment you make. Avoid speculating your hard-earned savings. Now, the second type of wealth that I want to talk about today is social wealth, which is your status. Charles Dickens once said, "No one is useless in the world who lightens the burdens of another." Now that is a powerful quote. Social wealth comes down to how you interact within the world. This is determined by your relationships with other people, such as family, friends, and community. Building a strong network of quality relationships plays a significant role on social wealth. If you want to increase your social wealth, you should try to surround yourself with good people who have honest intentions. Fostering existing and new personal and professional relationships without losing track of your values will help you amplify your social wealth. Now, here are some of the most important things in order to build social wealth. Establish long-lasting relationships with friends and family. Care for them and be there for them when they need it. Make yourself available and be socially present. Find your place in your community. Interact with people from all walks of life. Nurture your relationships constantly. Continue to build new relationships. The third type of wealth that I want to talk about now is time wealth, which is freedom. Buckminster Fuller once said, "Control time is our true wealth." Now that is another extremely powerful quote. Time wealth is the freedom to choose how and where you spend your days. Most people are too busy trying to achieve financial wealth that they ignore time wealth. Understanding that time is finite will help you focus on activities that will enable you to experience freedom. There's no sense working 2 jobs trying to make more money if you rob yourself of the other types of wealth. Focus on building passive income streams to achieve time wealth. Learn to plan and manage your time effectively and ensure all of your time isn't being spent on earning money. Here are some of the things you should focus on in order to build social wealth. Make time for yourself. Dedicate some of your time to doing the things you love to do. Plan your day and your weeks and your months. Be effective and efficient with your time. Avoid doing things that just waste your time. Enjoy your time with your family and friends. Make time for those who care for you. Build financial wealth so that you can have more time wealth, and delegate tasks when you can. Now, the fourth type of wealth that I want to talk about is physical wealth, which is your overall health and wellness. Josh Billings once said, "Health is like money. We never have a true idea of its value until we lose it." Now, that is another really powerful quote. Physical wealth is the glue that holds all the types of wealth and all our life together. Without our health, we can achieve none of the other types of wealth, at least not in the long term in a sustainable way. The majority of us fall to understand that health is true wealth. No amount of money is worth killing yourself for. If you don't have your health, all your financial wealth in the world is limited use. Physical wealth is also more than just physical. It is mental health. Being able to feel happy and invigorated each day is a blessing. It screams that you have lots of physical wealth. So make sure that you take care of yourself and do everything in your power to conserve your physical and mental health. Here is a list of things to focus on to build physical wealth. Eat healthy. Control your sleeping schedule and make sure you have good sleep hygiene. Exercise daily. Avoid unnecessary stress in your life. Define your goals and find your purpose. Manage your expectations. Avoid negative thoughts. Adopt a positive and happy lifestyle. We all have the ability to achieve all four types of wealth within our lives, and only when we do get to this point can we begin to feel the wealth of fulfillment. This occurs when all four types of wealth are at play at the same time and in the right balance. This is the place where we should all strive to be. Each of these types of wealth requires years of dedication, practice, humility, learning, and understanding. It should be viewed as a lifelong process that doesn't end because there is no final destination. Before I wrap up today's episode, I want to thank you again for being here. I hope this solo episode has added some value or even some perspective in your life. And if you enjoyed listening to this podcast, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button because by doing so, it will give you unlimited access to all podcast episodes to come. I want to end this podcast now by wishing you to keep living your greatness. Have a wonderful day. Much love, Ben. Thank you for listening to the Living Your Greatness podcast. If this show has added some value, don't be shy to subscribe, leave a rating, and make a review.